I will now show you how to move a site from one location to another, and exporting it from the one site. I will also clean it up along the way. So right now I'm on the development site for EasyWeb Design Tutorials, and I want to clean this up, make this ready to receive the online site I have here. And to do so, I will first add in the plugin Advanced VP Reset. I will just copy this text and I will then add in this plugin. And there are basically two plugins to choose from. We can do one from Web Factory or also the one here from Jones. I will install this one. So this is now has been installed. I will then deactivate everything except the Advanced VP Reset. So preparing the site here to receive the other site, I'm just deactivate everything. I will go to Appearance and Themes, put this on Activate 2025, go back to Plugins, and Advanced VP Reset has been activated, and I'll go to Tools and Advanced WP Reset. So here I will go into the site reset. So this is for the free version, and there are other things for the pro version I can do here. Other selections. There's a lot more selection one to do with the pro version, but I will just do a site reset for this. Here I'll write the word reset, and it will keep the current admin, and I'll keep files, upload themes, things like that. Basic VP settings, and it's basically kind of cleaning up the site, making it ready for the transfer. So right now we're just doing a reset now. Okay, so that is then reset is done. I can now just kind of delete a bunch of the plugins here, making that ready for doing activating or reseeing the site. So I want to, for this tutorial, I am using Prime Mover Pro. So I will delete everything except these two. This is the free version, Prime Mover, and Prime Mover Pro is then the premium version. I will then delete all of these plugins. So what I actually should do is I should actually add back in Advanced Database Cleaner to make sure all the data entries has been removed. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to put that back again. I will then remove entries from the database that still have not been removed there. I'll look at it. I'm doing this just because I want a clean site, so that's why I'm doing it's a little bit more cumbersome. So we can see from this is that here we just had it looks like just the default database entries here. So this has to do with resetting the site and also removing the plugins. So there's nothing left, the orphans, nothing from the plugins left in the tables here, database table. So we have then the development site is cleaned and ready. So I will go to EasyWeb Design Tutorials right here. And what I want to do here, I have then activated the Pro version, Prime Mover Pro right here. Here's the regular Prime Mover plugin. This is because I can then add in I can clean up what I don't want with it. So what I want to do now, I want to go to Prime Mover Pro, I believe settings. So I'm just going to skipping this part here. Excluded plugins, that's what I want to look at. Which plugins do I want to remove? So let's say I want to remove all one security plugin, add in another security plugin instead. And let's see here, I want to add in, let's remove Duplicate Pro for now. I will also remove this file builder light. I'm not sure if I'm using it on, I don't think I'm using it actually on site right now. Fluent Forms, PDF Generator, I will remove that. I will keep in Fluent Forms and Pro, SMT, Gutenberg, Hubbub Light. I will just remove that for now. I should take a screenshot of this list, which I can keep for later on if there are things I want to retest. So, okay, I will remove InstaVP, Cook Analytics, and Analytics Pro. I won't keep that in. Lightspeed Cache, I will remove. Modular Connector, which is a new WordPress maintenance service. I will remove that for now. Ninja Forms, I also want to remove. Public Post Preview is a good plugin to use. I will remove that for now. Rename from it. Remove. Stackable. And let's see here. Okay, so all of these things I want to remove. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to manually go in and look at, I will just go to another tab I have open here. Okay, exclude plugins should be now in the list here. I'm just refreshing. This is what I did something earlier. Refreshing, and now we have lots of plugins in this list. So I believe under toolbox, I need to then look up database information. Remember, I'm in the Pro plugin right now, so I have the available to do a lot of these things. And let's see here. Somewhere in here we have excluded tables. Yes. Click to expand. Actions, action schedule actions. I'm not sure what that is. I can always look it up. So AOA all-in-one WordPress. And this is the security plugin. I remove that. Analytics. Here's duplicator. I'll also remove duplicator. FPV. I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna have to look it up online. So basically, this is a little bit cumbersome process, oh, it might have to do with Filebird. FB Filebird. I will just keep that in for now. Fluent Form, we'll keep Fluent Forms in there. Or email logs, InstaVP, I will remove that. Cook Analytics, will keep that in. Lightspeed, I'm going to remove that as well. Here's Modular. MS Snippets, I don't know what that is. Ninja Forms, I believe this has to do with Ninja Forms. So I'm doing a quick search here. And let's see here. It's not showing up. Let's see if I can do a search for something else. So this is Ninja Forms. I believe it has to do with Ninja Forms. If I screw up, basically, I can then, this is just a backup of the site. Ninja Forms 3, I will remove these fields. Forms, yes, I believe that's Ninja Forms. Okay, so all of these things I will then remove from here. I will save. And I will then review the updated list. And here's excluded tables. This is in the list here. So next step is then to, I will just export the site now. I will go to Primemover Pro, go to Migration Tools, Pro Export, that's what I want to do. I want to export database, media files, plugins, and themes, export to single site, generate package URL for direct site migration. So this will be URL that I can link to from the other site. I don't need to encrypt, export users. I can just keep that in. I have just one user here, but I'll just keep it on anyway. Export now. So what's happening now is that it will not include the plugins that I selected it to exclude. And I also excluded database entries. So hopefully that will clean up the site because I have some errors on the site from things I've used. So this will be done in a moment, and it will have URL that I can add to the site in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to plugins, and I will activate the Pro version. And let's see, I'm going to have to find the license key, so I'll be right back. I have activated the Pro license on the development site. I probably could have just waited with that and just kind of kept it here on the sending site. I will now copy the URL to the clipboard. Okay, so I will now, I believe it's copied. It does not list it here. So what I'm going to do now, I will go to Migration Tools. I will then restore. I will restore from an URL. So I'll just paste that in and import. It's now importing through URL the site from here, and hopefully the site will be cleaned up, and I've removed a bunch of the plugins that I'm thinking about not using any longer, or for now at least, and then import it in here. So I'll just put that in it. Yes, I want to ready to proceed. And now it's importing the package. It just takes a few moments. So I'll just put it on pause and I'll be back in a moment. So this took maybe 2 or 3 minutes, so it was fairly quick here. I need to then resave the permalinks. I'll just click to open this in a new tab and press OK here. I will then just resave the permalink settings. This is normally something that needs to be done with bigger changes to a site. So one needs to go into permalinks, settings, permalinks, and save permalinks over again. One just needs to click the Save Changes button. Okay, so this has now been saved. I will just close this tab. We're back here. I just want to see that everything works as it should. And I can see that the page is in place. I need to also turn off. I don't want this visible for search engines. So this green icon here is a plugin that I use to show me if a site has been activated for search, Google SEO searching or not. Since this is green, this is on, so I'll just turn this off like this and save changes. And now this site will not be searchable by or crawlable by SEO engines or bots. So I think this should work as it should now. I had some problems with that Blocksy not fully working as it should. And because it was showing all the way on the edge on the side, as you can see right here, it's showing all the way on the edge. Not supposed to do that. Still doing that on the development site. Okay, we'll just leave it as it is. But now I basically have cleaned up the site. I will go and check plugins. And it basically should not have excluded the plugins that I have on the development site. Certain plugins I wanted to just not have with it along the way. So there are plugins here on the online site that are there. So for instance, Ninja Forms Pro, which I used earlier, I also have tutorials for. I switched over to using Fluent Forms. So these are not, so for instance, Duplicate Pro, some of these that are not, have been deactivated here. Hubhub Lite, InstaWP Connect, Ninja Forms has been removed, and other plugins here as well. These are not along with the development site here. So I can see if it has been cleaned up or not by Advanced Database Cleaner. I'll just activate here and I'll take a look at the entries here just to see if entries has been removed. So I especially want to look for the NF3, which is Ninja Forms 3. Let's see under Tools, WP Database Cleaner here. And let's see here, we have a lot of revisions. Okay, we'll look for tables. And let's see if NF3 has been removed. Yes, I see a lot of things have been removed from here. It's 41 items, and also other things has been removed as well. So it basically did the job I wanted to do. I wanted to clean up the tables area, and I wanted to clean up plugins. So that's basically it, how I moved with the Pro version, excluding plugins and database entries using Prime Mover Pro from my Easy Web Design tutorial site to a development site here. So next time I want to transfer this from here again to here, I would just kind of reset this site and do the process over again here.